The same way. The same way I always been. Like the recipe always been a recipe, but it's just more detailed. And I have a great feel at this level, so I know what to expect. So I know mentally when I'm taking those reps, I'm throwing those routes. Even being here and seeing against the amazing player, like these are the best players like in the league right now.
Fresh footage from Pro Bowl training sessions just dropped, and it is not what the doubters were expecting. This is not some rookie looking overwhelmed by the moment. This is not a kid starstruck by veteran players. This is a quarterback who stepped into Pro Bowl practice like he owns the place, because mentally, he already does. Before we break down what the tape actually shows, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you are riding with Shedeur, comment SS 100% down below, because the same people who doubted him all season are about to pretend they saw it coming. Now, let us get into what matters, the footage. Shedeur lines up to run route combinations with receivers he has never played with before. No chemistry built, no timing from training camp, no comfort zone. Just raw quarterback skill, and he is doing it against elite defensive talent in a setting where you barely get time to breathe. The ball placement jumps off the screen. Textbook placement, anticipation throws that hit receivers in stride, touch passes that drop into tight windows, laser throws on quick slants that arrive before defenders even react. This is not college anymore. These are NFL cornerbacks, Pro Bowl safeties, defensive players who have been doing this for years, and Shedeur is threading needles like he's running 7-on-7 at a youth camp. But here's what really separates him in this footage: composure. There is a moment that is already going viral. Bills veteran left tackle Dion Dawkins is joking with Shedeur during snap drills, and this moment is everything. Because that is how veterans test rookies. They don't always test you with trash talk. Sometimes they test you with energy. They test your temperament. They see if you fold, if you get too serious, too cocky, too sensitive, too eager. Shedeur's response is perfect. Confident without arrogance, playful without disrespect. He holds his ground without creating tension. That is emotional intelligence most rookies don't figure out until year 3. And the veterans notice. You can see it in how they treat him the rest of practice. They're not treating him like a rookie. They're treating him like a peer. Jeffrey Simmons, the Titans' defensive tackle who saw Shedeur during the season, shows him respect throughout the session. No hazing, no veteran bullying, just mutual recognition. That does not happen by accident. Veterans don't automatically respect you because you were drafted high. They respect preparation, work ethic, football IQ, and Shedeur is putting all 3 on display. Then comes the leadership moment that is already spreading everywhere. During team selection for flag football drills, the camera catches Shedeur organizing the offense, calling out positions, assigning roles, making sure everyone knows what to do. He asks who's going to be our playmaker center, who's going to be the center. Remember, the steps could be a receiver, be a line. That is a quarterback taking control. He's not waiting for coaches. He's not deferring to veterans. He is leading, and the veterans follow. No pushback, no ego fights, just football players recognizing leadership when they see it. Now here's the most revealing part, the interview. When he gets asked how his game has evolved from college to the NFL, he doesn't give a canned answer. He doesn't say taking it one day at a time. He doesn't say learning from the veterans. He says something that tells you how his mind works. He says the recipe always been a recipe, but it's more detailed. Read between that line. Translation: I'm not learning a new game. I'm refining the game I already understand. The fundamentals didn't change. The detail level changed. That is not rookie talk. That's a veteran mindset coming from a first-year player. Later, he adds another quote that tells you exactly what is happening mentally. He basically explains the game is slowing down. Pattern recognition is kicking in. The mental jump is happening faster than people expect it, and the footage backs it up.
I'm coaching the girls. It is exploding. You're talking about fastest growing sport in the world is girls flag. And the girls, they've been 100 years they've been waiting to play, and now they get a chance to play. And so in that way, respect the game for them. This is football.
Watch his eyes. He is not locking on to receivers. He is moving through reads, fast, smooth, like he has been doing this in the NFL for years, not weeks. Watch the footwork. He is not panicking when pressure shows up in drills. He is trusting technique, staying balanced, letting the play develop. Watch the communication. He is making pre-snap adjustments, calling out coverages, talking to receivers like they are supposed to be on the same page, even if they just met. Now here's the element that separates Shedeur from a lot of talented rookies. He understands the moment. During one session, a veteran coach speaks to the group about respecting flag football as the sport grows internationally, that it matters because kids worldwide are watching. Watch Shedeur during that speech. He is locked in, nodding, listening, because he gets it. He understands millions are watching. His effort and practice sends a message, even in flag drills, even in Pro Bowl week. And throughout these sessions, he competes. No half-speed reps, no laughing off mistakes, no vacation mode. You even see it in the dodgeball footage. Other guys are joking. Shedeur is strategizing, positioning, trying to win. That competitive fire cannot be taught. You either have it or you do not. He has it. Now, let us talk about what this means for Cleveland in the AFC North. Cleveland has not had stable quarterback play in decades. They have cycled through prospects, veterans, journeymen. Nothing stuck. The Pro Bowl training footage suggests the drought might be ending. Watch how Shedeur interacts with linemen about protections, how he talks with receivers about leverage, how he asks defensive players about coverage tendencies. He is building relationships across the roster like a franchise quarterback does. And the way veterans respond is the real story. Players with 5, 6, 7 years in the league are treating Shedeur like an equal, asking him questions, including him in conversations, laughing with him, not at him. That is real respect. Critics will say Pro Bowl practice does not equal regular season success. Fair point. Nobody is game planning here. The stakes are low. But this footage is not about the game. It is about mindset. It is about command. It is about leadership. And in every frame, Shedeur is checking boxes that separate franchise quarterbacks from busts. He is not overwhelmed. He is not trying too hard. He is not putting on a show. He is just being himself, and himself looks like a quarterback the league has been looking for. Even the pre-game meal clip was perfect. When asked what he eats before games, he says salad, a little bit of chicken, balsamic. Disciplined, professional, no gimmicks. That mindset shows up everywhere in this footage. No wasted motion, no wasted energy. Everything has purpose. That is what happens when a player has been preparing for this moment his entire life. Football household, film study early, learning from one of the greatest defenders ever to play. And you can see it paying off. When coaches correct him, he doesn't get defensive, no ego, immediate adjustment, immediate execution. The arm talent is obvious, the footwork is polished, the decision-making is advanced. But it is the intangibles that should scare division rivals. Composure, leadership, respect without demanding it, veterans gravitating toward him. Those are not traits you develop in OTAs. Those are foundational. Shedeur has them, and this Pro Bowl training footage just broadcasts that to the entire league. So when people ask if Shedeur Sanders is ready for NFL stardom, the answer is on tape. He is not getting ready, he is ready. The only question now is whether the rest of the league is ready for what is coming, because based on this Pro Bowl week, Shedeur Sanders is about to be a problem. For defenses, nightmares. For Browns fans, hope. For the NFL, box office. The footage does not lie. Shedeur showed up and treated this like the most important practice of his career. He competed, he led, he impressed veterans who have seen everything. Now everybody knows the truth. The hype is not hype, it is reality backed by film. And the rest of the league is about to find out the hard way.